Hey everybody, welcome to 515 Football. This is Coach Peters. Hey, we're talking about building your formations part 2. Now, we already talked about putting our guys on the line, and I chose just to go with the spread formation just to show you the different variations. As you look, I put a little bit different color here. This is your off the ball guys. A lot of us run with at least one running back, so I'm going to take him thought process out of the picture. So if you're a sidecar guy, then you're a sidecar guy. If you're a pistol guy, you're a pistol guy. Just kind of roll with it here. So the two other guys that are off the ball, we have to decide where they're going to align. And you basically have 10 different spots that you can align. Now, if you're a guy that likes to go with lining their guys up on the numbers or the hash, and you have landmarks, you might want to think about doing it just a little bit differently. But basically what I've broken it down to is this off the ball guy can be outside the receiver, he can be stacked on the receiver, he can be inside the receiver, or he can be on a wing, or we can put him in the backfield. And that goes for both sides of the field. So essentially there's 10 different spots. So if you want to think about maybe numbering the spots, or if you have a tag for where they want to be, maybe you don't want to use your receiver out here because it messes with your pass patterns. Maybe you don't want to use stack formations. I find stack formations to be very helpful, especially when breaking down coverages. But if you don't use them, you don't use them. I like to use an H-back type. So a lot of times my H-back will only stay within these part of the formation right here. So I have tags for just that. If I decide to do two wide receivers, I might have a tag for one being here and one being here. It just kind of depends on how you want to set it up. But there's essentially 10 different spots that you can put an off-the-ball guy. If you're not talking landmarks, if you're just talking spacing between your receivers and your tight ends and all that kind of stuff. And if you put in tight ends, you'll get limited on how many spaces you can use. But it kind of helps to be able to visualize and see, how do I want this guy to line up? Maybe you have set pass patterns that each kid runs when the call's made. So now you can move that guy around, and now he's running that route from different spot on the field by the way you called him in the formation. So it's a lot of variability to it, but essentially there's only about 10 different spots that you can put them, 5 on the right, 5 on the left. Thanks everybody. This is 515 Football with Coach Peters.